World Tank Blitzers, it's a Littlefinger. Hey, this is Blitz Tank Stats Leagues, and Walkie Talk and I have entered into a league against other YouTubers, Platoon Reaper League, and this is being hosted by blitztankstats.com. I will definitely put a link below. As you can see, here are some of the other 7 other YouTubers that are in this league. Basically, it's a round robin, 3 matches. Whoever gets the most combined kills gets 3 points, like in soccer. A draw gets 1 point and a loss 0 points. We'll see who ends up at the end with the most points. So here is that website, blitztankstats.com. You log in with your Blitz account information into obviously the server that you log in. This is a great website. I profiled it a little bit in my last live stream, but anyway, you can do a bunch of different things with your stats. It shows you, your breakdown of your tank types, your win rate based upon your tier. What I thought was really interesting is we can list out every tank that we have a win rate below 60%, let's just say, and take this M46 Patton, we're at 55. We need 20 wins to get it to 60. So I thought that was kind of interesting. The mastery badges, you can see how many tanks you have mastery badges in, which ones you are missing, the medals, all of these medals in the Blitz game. So basically he's pulling all of the data from the Blitz database, but this is part of a league, and you can come in here, and we are doing the YouTube Platoon special, and it's a Reaper League, meaning it is based upon our number of kills. Here are the teams that are participating, and this is our current statistics. Walkie Talk and I will go here. We botched the first round. We'll go in here and find ourselves. We only had 3 total kills for 3 matches. You can see the high there was 14. But it keeps track of your kills. So I had 2 in the third match. Walkie only had 1 that entire round. The second round we did better and ended up tying 8-8 here, and you can see I had 4 kills, Walkie had 4 kills, and so this is our third round matches, and I decided instead of live streaming them, I would give a little bit more time to this website, because there's a challenge section here, and you guys can come in and you can get yourself into a tournament. And we see what this looks like here. Once this fills up, you will then be in kind of like a tournament bracket, and you play against other people. And this really puts a totally new, unique spin on the game, in my opinion. So I really wanted to promote this channel. And I'll put the link to the website and the Discord server in my video below. And now we're going to jump into the 3 games that we just played. Alright guys, so here we are, first battle on Yamato Harbor from Walkie Talk's perspective, and we are platooned up in Helsings. And this has been a really good little combination for us. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But first, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. Really helps me out. And also, if you can like and share this video, really want to get to 10K by the end of the year. And once I get to 10K, I promise I'll stop talking about the number of subs. But as we get started here, so the positive for the Helsing is obviously you've got a burst of 2 shots, about 200 average damage per shot. So when we are working together, we can do 800 damage. The nice thing there is if we're a top tier at tier 7, that's basically any damaged tank is going to be at or below 800. So we can, if we work together, we can really get the kills in. Tier 8, it's a little bit more challenging. Obviously, the pen becomes an issue. Tanks have more hit points, and we really have to work together. So, about that website that I showed you to begin with the leagues and the events, it's going to do a couple things for you. It's going to make you a totally different player. Knowing going into a battle that you have to get as many kills as possible, it really is a mindset change, and you can see it from our first battle that we live streamed, where we just basically YOLO'd and killed ourselves more than we got kills, because we were looking for that low health tank. And I see so many people do that in games. I almost make that mistake. Well, I do make that mistake in the third game, and you'll see it. There's a tank with 400 hit points. I'm going for the kill, and I run into 3 shots all at once. So, this game was different in the sense that you've got tanks on either side. They've got 3 heavies on our 2 heavies. It's 2-on-2 now. But we just could not get that defender out, and it really impacted our position. I get caught out in the middle here, and I'm taken out. Thankfully, Walkie Talk stays alive, and he's got the 1 kill already. Throwing a goose egg up there on my part is really bad. So, like I was saying, back to the point of playing a challenge like this, it is a total mindset, and it's even additional pressure, right? Because you want to do good, you want to win your round, and so learning how to play under pressure is certainly going to help you if you want to play tournaments, and what Walkie Talk and I did before this game. Is we really practiced communicating with each other, with me kind of the lead communicator, and Walkie Talk letting me know when he was reloaded, who his target was, and who he had shots on. Now this is just I don't know how Walkie Talk pulls this off. Me, I don't get that kill, but there you go. So we're gonna walk away from this game, unfortunately, with only these 2 kills in our pocket. So, yeah, that was a well-played game by the Reds. I think in hindsight, if Walkie and I had stayed back and we had pushed onto the heavy side, there would have some low-health tanks over there that we would have got kills in, and we would have kept our heavies alive and been able to take that win. But again, it doesn't matter for this competition. Only those kills really count. So here you can see, again, we are bottom tier. We're on mines, and we've got a Dracula toes and a T-49 toes. So they're going to take the hill, which is really going to dictate kind of what we can do. As TDs, it'd be nice just to be able to sit back, conserve our hit points, get shots in, hopefully get kills. So you can see me setting up for the traditional TD camping spot here, but with the fact that our guys are spotted, they're on the hill, they're not going to try to push. It's just not going to happen. So I'm going to quickly move to the right side of the map. Walkie Talk's going to stay here, and again, this is in his perspective. I think he ends up with more kills with me again. So theme of the day. So you can see there, I'm pushing off to the right side because I'm seeing that T-34 pushing onto the Smasher. And one thing I have noticed with this tank is this lack of pen. Anything over 300 meters with the dispersion and lack of pen, it's tough to get anything to go in. But typically we're not shooting long distance. We are a little bit more aggressive. However, this map and this game kind of forced us to play a little bit more conservative in the back. So Walkie Talkie and I practiced a couple games, and like I was saying, we really worked on communicating. And once this guy got below 800 hit points, we both basically said at the same time, let's rush to T-34. We can both get in there. If that Smasher gets another shot in, he's just about going to be guaranteed a kill shot for one of us. I get 2 in here, and Walkie Talk comes in and finishes them off. And instead of just pushing around into tanks we don't know where they are, we're going to circle back around safety. And it's going to be a pretty fun little close game, actually. They have now taken the mine hill, believe it or not. Um, you know, us leaving that post allowed them to open and get into the mouth of the mines, and now we're kind of in a tough situation. They've got a tank advantage. You know, they've got some heavy armor up there, and again, just going to play this a little bit slower than normal. Not sure what happened there with Walkie misfiring, but hot and sweaty hands maybe, who knows. And our 252U has a great game. Really need to recognize him for playing well here. Walkie Talk spots up here the Tiger, and the one thing I wish he'd have done here is just waited a couple more seconds until he was no longer spotted, because I was on my way. I could have led the charge, and I was not spotted. But there you go. He takes a good bit of damage there, putting himself on extremely low health. But there we go. 4 shots in a matter of seconds, and we get another kill. So I'm telling Walkie at this point in time, I said, just stay back, let our camo reset, and I will push up and try to spot for you. And there I go. So you can just stay back here, conserve those hit points. It might be worth another kill or two if you can stay alive. So we've still got 4 more to go. I think I probably spotted up the SU here as I was driving up the hill. We let each other know that we had eyes on them. There you go. The power of the Helsings right there. So we've got our 3rd kill now, and I'm kind of working a little bit here with the 252U to get the SU was really my main concern. The IS there was tucked in on the corner. So we're going to hit a little bit of a lull here. But some interesting scores: 8, 9s, 10s for kills over 3 battles has pretty much been about the average. One of the teams did 15 kills over 3 battles. I think they might have actually had 2 7s and a 1 or something. That was pretty amazing to come away from a match with all 7 kills back to back. The Walkie Talk's pulled up now using hard cover, and it's just the 252U. Walkie Talk goes first, misses his shots, but I'm able to get in there and get the kill. So 4 kills now. This turned out to be a pretty good game for us. Just 1 tank left, and he's a one-shot to us. I've got a little bit of an angle on him. My first shot hits, second shot misses. Walkie is right there to clean up with that 3rd kill. So we had a nice second game in there. That is going to certainly help us in the end. But Walkie with only 966 damage, but 3 kills. Alright, so our 3rd and final game in the round 3 turned out to be Hellas. And like I said, the downside to the Helsing can be that you get bottom tier 3 games in a row. Walkie Talk doesn't have a tier 10, so we can't go that route. There's so many tier 8s. Tier 9 might not be a bad decision with an autoloader or something, K91. But, you know, like I said, the Helsings has been working well for us for wins. So you know you're going to get a total team a kill of 7 if you win the battle, typically. So the longer you can survive, the more chance you are of getting kills. So this is the route that we've taken here for all 3 of our matches. And we've progressed and we've gotten better, which is the most important thing, right? And I think it really has helped out our communication. And for those of you that might have skipped it, it's blitztankstats.com. And it was unfortunate that Walkie was a little bit distracted there. And this is where I get overly anxious trying to get a kill on the Dracula, and just look at my hit points. Boom, boom, boom. I was like, oops. I'm telling Walkie Talk, I'm saying, nope, not worth it, not worth it. So, he does a great job here just keeping the Lycan at bay. One thing I did notice from watching this replay, I think if he aims at the turret ring, he might be able to pen one or two of these shots, but for the most part, he's aiming at the turret. And there we go. I do get my kill on the Dracula, but that's about all I do for this game. So here we go. In one of those situations where, we're kind of cornered in now. We've got ourselves into a position where there's not a lot we can do. Pen down, and so this really isn't going to unfold into a great game. Walkie Talk does a good job, like I said, on this Lycan. Again, if he'd have been aiming a little bit lower, I think he can get that turret ring. I've managed to back on down the hill, and I've got shots in there on, I can't remember the medium tank, the T-44. So bringing his health down, and every time this Lycan comes up, he knows when to turn. So there you go, into that turret ring. I knew he could get it in there. So here comes the T-44. So Walkie Talk is going to be able to get the kill here. And, I'm telling him, just leave the Lycan up there, and let's get this Scorpion here. And shame, obviously he goes up an incline. I'm taken out. I thought I had a little extra second to get aimed in on the Scorpion as he went over that hill, but he put a nice shot into me, taking me out. And so Walkie Talk's got 2 kills. He's coming up here for his 3rd. Putting APCR is going to get both of these. No. Somehow that first one tracked but did not pan. So we finished off this one with only 2 kills. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 kills. So a score of 10 kills over 3 battles. It's actually our highest so far, so that is an improvement. A little bit unfortunate there being bottom tier all 3 matches. But again, guys, please check out those other YouTubers. Check out blitztankstats.com. And of course, have fun out there, stay safe, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.